We're through if their chef has the best dish. So let's get started. We're very excited about tonight's chefs. They're two of the hottest right here in New York City. In fact, both have been named by Food and Wine magazine either the best new or just simply the best chef in America. So please let's welcome from Gramercy Tavern, Tom Colicchio, and from Cascabel, Tom Valenti in New York City. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, nice to see you again. Wonderful to see you as ever. And of course, they love seeing you.
And a big kiss.
How often do you guys see each other? I mean, if you both cook in New York, you all have the same friends, Bobby Flay and all those guys. Do you like hang out?
Well, it depends on which season it is. We see a lot of each other in fishing season.
Yeah,
That's right.
Fish together.
Go fly fishing in upstate New York. And you're going to be getting to know each other quite well over the next 20 minutes. I know you want to know who and what you're going to be cooking with. So let's get started. Look how anxious they are. It's she. Darington Zeidan, please come down.
Okay.
What an interesting name. Did I even get that right, your name? I love your name.
Zeidan.
Zeidan. Darington Zeidan. Now, you spent how much?
$9.77.
Under the 10, which you
Okay.
like. What'd you bring?
I have shiitake mushrooms, shrimp, anchovy fillets, plum tomatoes, and pine nuts.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay,
Super.
he says. Better be okay.
Yes.
That's what you've got.
Super.
Well, while they look at that, hello, you.
Hello.
No coveting. No coveting thy neighbor's cooktop. I know you want some. That's exciting stuff over there, but let's see what Jim Evanisko brought you. Hi, Jim. Get this out of your way. Just put it on out there. How much did you spend?
$5.72.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
A deal.
Yeah.
Flank steak, Monterey Jack, jalapeno peppers, casado. And you know, I don't know.
I think it's a pear. Is it a pear? We're going to find out more about that. And this?
What's it look like?
It's like some taco stuff.
Yeah.
So in other words, you're going for kind of a Latin Mexican kind of thing over here. Okay. And Tom is scratching his head. Not a good sign. While they continue to look at the ingredients, let's remind our audience that they can also make use of the pantry where some of the basics are. Things like the seasoning and the flour. And there's also staples in the fridge, things like eggs and milk. But other than that, they can only use the main ingredients that you were looking at on the butcher block tops. All right, Chef Tom Colicchio, I'm going to start with you. Your game plan here?
We are going to do some tea-smoked shrimp. I see behind me we have some tea bags, so we're going to set up a little smoker over here.
Oh, I can't
and
wait to
smoke
see
those
that.
on a skewer.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure we're going to do some stuffed tomatoes first and sort of work it all in together. I'm not exactly sure how we're doing that, but we're going to get there.
That's okay, because you're already doing something we've never seen before, and we love to see if those things work or not. Oh, I'm just kidding. It'll work. It'll work. And back over here with this chef, Tom Valenti. You're going to do what?
I can only say that I wish my friend Bobby Flay was here because this is his cup of tea.
No, you
But
from
we're
Mesa
gonna-
Grill, wonderful New York restaurant, but you're going to do something with it.
We're going to grill the steak. We're going to make nachos with the jalapenos and a relish with the chayote.
And we should say, with Jim, our contestant, why did you bring, was this your idea?
No, actually, I had told your staff and the culinary people that I wanted to try something different, okay?
And Tom's saying, why, on my watch?
We'll do it.
Well, they helped.
So they had recommended, so we're going to find out a lot about what do you call it, chayote?
Chayote.
Chayote, so we're going to find out about that. And so is Tom in the next 20 minutes. Audience, I think they're going to need the time. Let's get them started. Here we go. Ready, set, cook. To your aprons. Jim Evanisko, one of the first contestants on Ready, Set, Cook who had no problem reaching his apron off of the pots there. So you're going to start, Jim, with this over here?
Yep.
Now, Jim, are you comfortable in the kitchen? You cook?
Yes.
Great. Well, have at it then.
Thank
We'll
you.
be back to meet Jim, find out a little bit more about him. Stop for a second with Tom Valenti from the wonderful Cascabel here in New York City. What is if you would have to say what your specialty is, because Cascabel, one of the hot, popular new restaurants here. And this, one of the hot new chefs, can I just say that he's been named one of the top 10 chefs in America by Food and Wine magazine, Tom Valenti over here. What would you, warrants an applause. But what would you say, what is your specialty? What's the thing you like to cook with?
We do braised lamb shanks, which are very popular. And by the way, they take about 3.5 to 4 hours to cook, which so is...
You'll never see them here.
Never see them here.
Catch me up as you do it on the flank skirt steak. What what is a skirt steak? I mean, what?
I'm not exactly sure. Tom, can you help me with that?
Oh, that's your dish. You deal with that one. I don't know. That's flank steak, yeah. Right.
Well, it says skirt. Are they the same? And by the way, vegetarian here, so I'm the last person who would know. Are skirt and flank yeah.
Okay.
No.
Not, I don't want the whole onion. Are skirt and flank the same?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's thin.
I just cook them.
Well, what did you do to prepare it?
Just season it with a little salt and pepper. We're going to get that cooking pretty quickly here.
Okay.
Just because it takes a little bit of time to cook.
By the way, how much cheese did you want from Jim over there?
That should be enough.
Okay.
Just kidding. A mountain of cheese over there from Jim. Checking with Tom Colicchio, who is doing what with 18 minutes? You're working on the mushrooms here.
I'm just preparing a little stuffing for the tomatoes. We're going to stuff these tomatoes and then roast them a little bit.
Very excited to see your tea bag thing. Have you
Me
got
too.
Darington?
Darington's cleaning the shrimp, and then we're going to skewer those before we smoke them. So she's working on that right now.
Okay.
And doing a fine job, I might add.
Just peeling off the membrane around the shrimp. A beautiful job over there. We'll leave Darington with that. We'll catch up with her in just a second. All right, so that's in there. I noticed you've got the grill pan out.
Well, that's what we're going to smoke the shrimp on.
Okay.
So we have to, and we're going to do a little vinaigrette here.
All right. Oh, let's watch that. These are the anchovies.
Well, we're going to do a little fresh herb and anchovy vinaigrette, but we're also going to put some of the anchovies in with her stuffing.
Okay. I wonder, do you feel you have to be careful with anchovies? They've got such a strong taste.
Some people love them. Some people just eat them whole out of the can. I like fresh anchovies. The tinned anchovies are okay. No, I think they add a little more to a dish. It's more interesting flavor than just salt.
Okay.
So, no, they're actually quite nice.
17 minutes. Back over here as Tom Valenti gives some instruction with this thing
I'm
here.
not exactly sure what to do with this thing.
We're not sure. So
What we're going to do is cut it into a dice like this.
what is it? What family is it in? Is it a fruit?
No.
No, it's not a fruit. Is it more potatoey or, well, it's a squash.
How's that for a concise answer, huh?
It says, well, we'll learn about it. Can I have a little taste?
Taste.
Jim, let's taste it. You taste it too. Tell me what you think.
It's actually.
You asked for a food adventure.
It's actually darn good.
You know, it tastes like a pear crossed with a turnip.
Yeah.
Am I even close? Our wonderful food staff thought, what fun. We'll spring a new thing on them.
Yes, please. Very even dice.
But isn't this what great chefs do? When in doubt, taste,
That's it.
find out, and then you know what
That's the
to
way to
add to
find
it,
out.
how to use it? Well, we'll learn more about this thing here. We'll see if it has a big seed in the middle as Jim slices it up for us. But we're going to take our first commercial break, having learned about chayote squash. If you watch the program, you know we're going to be gone for 2 minutes, but that clock keeps ticking and nobody goes anywhere. We'll be right back.
This program is brought to you in part by Bird's Eye, the fresh look for vegetables.
You need a complete new look, a new twist. I have just the secret. New pasta secrets from Bird's Eye, the fresh look for vegetables.
It's unlike any news program you've seen before.
It's news with a totally different flavor.
Is that a salt substitute? Insightful.
Women are getting contradictory information about their health. Informative.
We're born with a certain body type.
And fun.
There's food all around me. I'm the happiest woman. David Rosengarten.
Donna Hanover.
For this news team, if it's something you eat, it's on our beat.
In Food Today, it's more than just food for thought.
Weeknights at 6:30 on the TV Food Network.
Saw something at a grocery store, did not believe it. A couple of crackers, a little meat, cheese. They called it a lunch. It's not a lunch. Jimmy Dean Tasteful, that's a lunch. 2 hearty sandwiches, Oreo cookies, Fritos, corn chips. Tasty, full meals.
A baby needs mommy every second, no matter how mommy feels. So for a bad case of heartburn, I needed fast relief. I thought about those new heartburn pills. Then I remembered, in the hospital, they gave me Maalox.
This demonstration shows that acid blockers don't neutralize the acid already in your stomach. Maalox starts to neutralize that acid in minutes, and it's the #1 choice of hospitals.
That's just what I needed. No, we needed.
Maalox, the first choice for hospitals, the fast choice for you.
Tonight, just put your dinner in a Reynolds oven bag and forget about it. It will be delicious and you'll be relaxed.
Want your toilet really clean? Pouring Clorox bleach after every flush. Or better yet, drop Clorox Automatic Toilet Cleaner in your tank. It cleans with the power of Clorox bleach every time you flush. Clorox Automatic.
Oh, shh, it's okay, look. Snap. It's a happy sound. If you don't have snap, then your pants fall down. And don't forget Crackle, he's the second sound. He's the guy in the middle. Water trickles, nose tickles, peanut brittle Bill. And that leaves Pop. He's quite a clown. Snap, crackle, pop. Now let's chow down.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies make it a great day.
While our engineers have figured out how to build a dependable Maytag refrigerator, they've yet to answer the age-old question.
I think it stays on.
What to do with our repairman? Maytag, the dependability people.
13 minutes, 27 seconds. There's some of the cheese and what else was that in your cooktop there, Tom Valenti? Oh, you just put the jalapeno in.
Is the chayote with some apple?
Oh, the chayote, which we just found out about.
And some jalapeno.
And that's cooking up over there with 13 minutes and 11 seconds. And Tom and Jim are having a cooking adventure. We'll be back with them in a second. Right now, Tom Colicchio's cooktop over here with Darington. You took the tomato innards out.
We skinned them.
Okay.
Scooped out the inside, and we stuffed them with a mixture of the shiitake mushrooms, some onion, garlic, pine nuts, and some basil.
Ooh.
So we have that right now, and we're going to let those cook a little bit and roast.
That. Now, talk us through what you've got Darington started on. Is this the tea?
Well, this is the tea. We took the tea out of the tea bags, and we're going to use that to create the smoke in the pan. And that's how we're going to cook our shrimp.
Will it have, now, how will it affect the taste?
It'll have a smoky tea flavor to the shrimp.
Could you do this with coffee, too?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
I wonder if you could.
It's actually a Chinese method of smoking. They actually,
interesting.
You see it quite often, the tea smoked
okay, we'll make sure
ducks and stuff like that.
We'll come back with you to see that. Tom Valenti back over here from Cascabel. He's got his steak going. And the, I keep having to check, the chayote squash. Because our competitor here, our viewer, Jim Evanisko, said, I want a cooking experience I've never had before. So our cook staff helped him pick his ingredients. And I don't know what they were thinking that day, but we have fun stuff up here for our chef and our competitor. Where did the pickled, oh, here they are, the jalapeno peppers. What's different about these in the can, Tom, as opposed to the ones that we buy fresh?
I think that those are kind of brined or pickled. Takes a little bit of the heat off of them. Not quite as...
Carrot, salt, vinegar, onions, sesame oil, garlic, and spices.
Not quite as spicy as...
I'm going to taste here, too. I've washed my hands.
They're good. They're good.
Oh, they really are. Oh, my word. Oh, excuse me.
Hello.
Just 1 second. That is so... Excuse me, just 1 second. Tom, tell everyone what you're doing. Excuse me, just 1 second. Oh.
I'll tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not eating any of these.
Oh, my word. Jim, are you sure you wanted this much of an adventure?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
These are beautiful.
Oh, that's
Tom Colicchio, could you tell everyone what you're doing here?
I'm not eating those peppers either.
Oh, that was a carrot.
We're getting smoke in my eyes. That's what we're doing.
We're falling apart here.
No, we're just grilling some mushrooms right now. And our pan is out of control.
That's our favorite grill pan.
Mine too.
But
we're going to let it cool down for a second before we decide to smoke. And then right now, Darington's making a vinaigrette. We have all fresh picked herbs. And we're going to make a vinaigrette with some of the anchovy that we've already put in.
Can I have some milk from your fridge?
Sure.
Thank you. All right. Okay, so the anchovies are going in.
And then we're going to make a little vinaigrette with some balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
So we'll put this at the very end. It's going to turn these herbs. Some olive oil.
All right.
Put some salt and pepper in there.
I can't believe how hot that is.
I'm sorry, I let you eat that.
No, it was the carrots, so I thought it wouldn't be...
Oh, it was the carrots. See, when they're all in the same jar and they sit for a couple of years, they tend to pick up.
This is very exciting what you're doing over here. I mean, just burning excitement happening over here.
No pun intended.
Oh my, 9.5 minutes, and it's all Jim Evanisko's fault. He said, I want fun stuff to cook with. Have you done the shrimp yet?
Have to make a sauce.
No, we're going to do that right now. I just want to let this pan cool down a bit so it doesn't completely smoke up.
Okay.
Okay, now, what we have to do here is get a top.
Okay. So we're now going to smoke things with tea.
Right.
You don't mind if I don't taste it right away?
The tea? No, you don't want to taste the tea. Okay, let me just make sure this fits. And we're going to make a little smoke here. Okay.
This is very exciting.
First
so you're going
off,
to use the grill that
I'm gonna
has
take some of the vinaigrette.
Has the raised grill.
Some of the vinaigrette just to brush the shrimp a little bit so they're...
Could you do this on an outdoor grill?
Sure. Season them, and then we're going to take our tea. See how it starts to smoke?
Yep.
Oh, wow, and then we're going to take our shrimp and...
Did you have to soak the wood skewers at all?
Sure.
Okay.
And you can smell it up here. It's kind of hard to smell it on TV, but in the audience, you'll probably start smelling it pretty soon.
I have lost all of my five senses.
It actually smells like tea. And then...
can't smell it. Can't taste. Isn't this neat?
Put these over here.
Have you seen this before? Yes, you have.
Smells good.
And then put the pot over it.
Right over the top, so it captures some of that smoke.
Look at that. You know, we're going to leave it at that. We'll take our commercial break. I'm going to eat ice cubes. And we will be back in just 2 minutes. We're going to be in that final run. Stay with us. We'll be right back. New stuff here.
A baby needs mommy every second, no matter how mommy feels. So for a bad case of heartburn, I needed fast relief. I thought about those new heartburn pills. Then I remembered, in the hospital, they gave me Maalox.
This demonstration shows that acid blockers don't neutralize the acid already in your stomach. Maalox starts to neutralize that acid in minutes, and it's the #1 choice of hospitals.
That's just what I needed. No, we needed.
Maalox, the first choice for hospitals, the fast choice for you.
It's tea time.
What's faster at making a hot cup of tea? A steaming hot instant hot water dispenser or a microwave? Looks like steaming hot not only makes a faster cup of tea, but also leaves you plenty of time to climb the royal corporate ladder. Steaming hot for hot water in an instant.
Boiling hot temperatures. I feel like I could fry an egg on my head sometimes. Like you're in a pressure cooker.
We asked some of the hottest chefs in town to switch from their antiperspirant to Degree.
Anything that keeps me dry in the kitchen is worth trying.
As your body heat rises, Degree releases extra protection when you need it most.
It just worked all night. It kicked in as I got hotter or got busier.
Switch to the antiperspirant that's body heat activated.
It leaves me feeling confident and I can walk out and greet customers and not even have to worry about it.
Degree antiperspirant for an extra degree of
and it's cleaned right before your eyes. Look at the submerged half. What a difference. Call now and you'll also get jewelry lightening to clean your jewelry. That's both for only $19.95. You can spend more money, but you can't buy a better silver cleaner. Order now.
To order Silver Lightning for only $19.95 plus shipping and handling, have your credit card ready and call us toll-free at 1-800-662-5522. Call now and receive as a free bonus Jewelry Lightning. Call 1-800-662-5522.
Looking at Tom Valenti conferring there with Jim on their dish over there. They got secret surprise ingredients. 5 minutes, 38 seconds. Go away. Go away. You let me eat that carrot from the jalapeno pepper can. We're getting every remedy. Everybody's got a suggestion what to do. I can't tell you how hot this is. Back here with Darington, Zeidan, and Tom. And your suggestion was what?
Milk.
Milk, not water.
No, not water.
Of course, I drank a whole cup of water. Oh, and bread. Somebody suggested bread, so Cindy's going to... Have you heard this? Bread when you break... Come on. This is it's a cause, my mouth. Although maybe it's better. But... And someone in the audience said sugar. You want sugar? Sweet? When you... No? Yes? No? I would think that would caramelize. The way I'm going. Darington's done a lot of cooking. You watch the show.
I watch the show all the time.
Which we love, with your kids. We love
my
that.
children.
I love the fact that your dear departed mom,
yes,
may she rest, like a lot of homes, she just didn't really have a lot of time to cook, did she?
No, no.
She did what?
My mother would make lunch for us, my sisters and I, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and bologna on bread with mustard.
Sure.
And she mixed it up all the time. I'd end up with peanut butter and mustard and bologna and grape jelly.
But...
I'm glad you didn't put that in your bag.
But...
I wanted to, so I learned to cook.
And your grandmother was a cook.
Oh, my grandmother's a great cook.
Sometimes it skips a generation, the cooking thing. And I want to ask you about this before we leave you. You designed blue jeans for Barbie?
Oh, now I do. Originally, my job as a fashion designer was for a major blue jean manufacturer here in New York, and I designed blue jeans, and now I make them for my children who are in the audience, Gabby and Laura.
Hi, kids.
For Barbie.
Make them for their Barbies.
Yeah.
Of course. Oh, so we had combined your things there. By the way, Tom Colicchio, while we're chatting, what's been happening with the food here? There's your stuffed tomatoes. Very hot. But that's okay. If you burn yourself, you can use my bread. My bread on you. You stuff the tomato with...
You have the tomato stuffed with some of the mushrooms and some pine nuts and some fresh herbs and onion.
And put that in the oil.
Just we just wanted to roast it just to heat everything up. First we blanched the tomato and peeled it. No skin on the tomatoes.
Oh, so take note of that, studio audience. Now we're in our final few minutes. Take note also of the shrimp, which are out of the grill pan and into the fire.
We just want to finish cooking them.
So the smoking is completed.
Right.
How do you know when it's been smoked enough?
Well, you just want to taste it and get it, and so it has a nice smoky flavor.
Is there a color you can look for?
No, because it doesn't really cook it. It's not going to cook it all the way through.
Oh, so that's just the smoking, then?
Right, then we have to cook it.
Okay. Where's the butter going? Oh, into
the butter's going in the pan. We're going to finish this with some of the fresh herbs that we have over here.
And here we are back with Tom Valenti. Okay, into the herbs. Tom Valenti from Cascabel and his pal Jim, who are going wild over here with their exciting, and new to some of us ingredients.
New to some of me too.
But you're doing fabulous for someone who never heard of half of your ingredients because they're so exotic. Let's catch me up. What was the green? You guys were doing that in the blender.
That's how do you say, salsa verde?
We think you say it that way.
Thank you.
A green salsa made from what, Jim? What'd you put in there?
There was apples and chayote, and what was the...
Some cilantro.
Cilantro and olive oil.
And olive oil made that. Do you cook a lot at home?
Yes, I try to.
Home's New Jersey, right?
Right.
So what are the kinds of, because we get calls from people, they want to come on the program with, by the way, 1 minute and 55 seconds. Ow. And, you know, sometimes all they can think...
Cut yourself?
No, I was trying to throw him off.
Oh, okay.
Can't happen, he's concentrating.
Please.
Sometimes all they can think of is chicken, you know, and you were saying this, that you wanted to have a new cooking experience. What are the kinds of things that you end up cooking with at home?
I like to try different things. I'll try Chinese, I'll make pot stickers, I'll make homemade pierogies,
pierogies what again?
A dumpling that's a ravioli stuffed with potatoes or sauerkraut.
We love to hear that. We love to hear that. So, an adventurous cook over there. By the way, with 1 minute and 20 seconds, we're starting to build a plate with some of the things that Jim has cooked. The taco, am I referring, that is a taco, right? The taco, and on top of it, the cheese with a little of the studio audience, very hot jalapeno pepper. On top of that, you're slicing up the steak. What's that?
This is the apple chayote salsa, I guess you'd call it.
Okay, I guess you will, because you made it. And let's remind everybody with 54 seconds that Jim brought, with some advice and help from our cook staff, he brought the steak, the corn tortillas, that's what they are, they're not tacos, the Monterey Jack cheese, the chayote squash, and those pickled, death-defying jalapenos. Over here, with 37 seconds, Darington brought us the shrimp, the shiitake mushrooms, the pine nuts, the anchovies, and the plum tomatoes. You see the tomatoes have been skinned and they're stuffed with the pine nuts, the shiitake mushrooms, and the anchovies. And what else? Oh, and the shrimp, of course, were smoked with that fabulous tea So both cooktops have something new and exciting that we'd never heard of before. The chayote squash and the smoking with the tea. You've got 12 seconds to finish dressing your plate. Okay. Putting the final touches over here. They're done. He's done.
Nice choice.
Tom and Jim especially congratulating themselves, considering 20 minutes ago they didn't know what a chayote was, and now they've cooked with it. As they look at the final results, let's just tell you, audience, it's going to be tough, pretty adventurous, but now it's your turn. Just remember, you're going to be casting your tomato vote if you're voting for Tom and Darington's dish, we're calling it.
This is tea smoked shrimp with fresh herb vinaigrette, grilled shiitake mushrooms, and stuffed tomatoes.
Okay, show off. We're naming everything that's in there. Over here, you're going to cast your pepper vote if you're voting for this Chef Tom and Jim's dish, which is...
Mexicali Jim.
Now he is. Now he is. When he walked in here, he's New Jersey Jim, and now he's Mexicali Jim. Okay, audience, your turn. Cast your vegetable, and counters, help me out. You know what? I'm getting the sign that it is a pepper, but only by one. Wow. So we're going to give both of our contestants $100. $100 to both of you because you were so adventurous. You brought in something new and unique to us. So please, both of you, enjoy this $100. Buy a lot of chayote, whatever those are. One last quick tip from this chef: when he burns himself.
Lots of beer.
Lots of beer. Join us every night. We love having you here.
That's it.
For a copy of today's recipes, please write to Ready, Set, Cook, Post Office Box 5458, New York, New York 10185. Make sure to include today's show number. Are you going to be in New York City? If you'd like to be a contestant or a member of our studio audience, please call 212-997-8836.
Up next, it's Getting Healthy. At 6, catch Cooking Classics with Julia Child. Then at 6:30, it's In Food Today, news with a different flavor. Followed at 7 by How to Boil Water. So come and get it on the TV Food Network. What can you cook in 20 minutes?
Go ahead.
Find out tomorrow when 2 world-class chefs team up with 2 willing contestants. On Ready, Set, Cook. Tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern on the TV Food Network.